So, what do you like to do for fun in New York?
Go for walks. And yeah, museums are nice too.
What museums have you never been to but would like to visit?
Guggenheim. And that's it.
Do you generally like visiting museums?
Yes.
Thinking back, what usually do you ever go to the same museum twice?
Yes.
And what attributes of a museum makes you visit them twice?
Usually when they have events going on, like special events. So I go to MoMA quite often. It's mostly, if I visit a museum often, it's because I can get in for free, but also for events. So MoMA, I guess over the summer had the Bjork show going on. It was probably the best experience I've had at a museum ever. So yeah, stuff like that.
How did you hear about the Cooper Hewitt?
You.
Was there any positives that stood out?
The interactive bits.
Were there any negatives?
Well, other than being really crowded, which you can't really avoid on a sunny weekend during the summer. A lot of the interactive things were very confusing, and I wouldn't have known they weren't intuitive, so I wouldn't have known just to touch the screen or do this or that unless I explicitly read directions to do it.
At any point in your visit today, did you feel that you needed guidance?
Yeah.
Did you have trouble completing your tasks?
My tasks were going to the bathroom. No. But I followed the signs on the walls for that. Using the pen, kind of. And so.
It was the bathroom, using the map, and then finding the beauty room.
Yeah, the beauty room was the third floor, right? Yeah, but I was confused when you guys started talking about that there was two different beauty rooms, because I thought it was just one giant room that had different.
Yeah. It was that small room right before that went into the shop. It was part of the beauty exhibit.
Oh, that's confusing.
Yeah.
It's on a different floor. And I guess
so
that makes sense though.
How useful was the map to you?
Pretty good. I mean, obviously it needs to be updated, the price has changed. I didn't really read any of this, to be honest. But if the museum hours and admission prices are usually what I look at before I visit a museum, and the directions to it, the address, which is on here. As for this part, the map part. Okay.
Don't be afraid to rip into it.
When I got to we started on the third floor, and all it says is beauty room and Cooper Hewitt design triennial, and that didn't really help me at all, other than I guess that's what's there. But then when I went to the second floor, the only thing on there is immersion room, and then I was I didn't know anything else that was on that floor because it's just blank. But I was really interested in the Tiffany room, so I think that'd be interesting if you had, or helpful if you had the title of the room. First floor, I just kind of walked around myself. I didn't really look at the map at all, because it's not that big of a place. But I did use it to find the Pixar room, and I didn't use the ground floor one at all because I just went to the bathroom there and I just followed the signs on the walls. And I didn't even notice the key chart until now. But it's pretty self-explanatory. That those are for restrooms. Elevator says elevator, so that's pretty self-explanatory. And there's coat hanger for coat check. That makes sense too.
So this is their current map. Do you think that map would have been useful to you?
Probably not. I mean, usually like I said, just will look at the hours, admission prices, and date. But I mean, I do that before I come here, so this is a lot more helpful, like the actual map, than this is. Though I did, because this is the same as what they have on the wall, I did look at that on the wall and I found that helpful. But if I just had this, I think I would be a little confused.
Now, talk to me about how you use the pen, if you use it at all. Did you have any positives or negatives?
Yeah, sometimes it didn't work. And I didn't know, at first I thought that maybe there was like a limit to how many things I could click on. Because at first I was just clicking everything, or like saving everything. And then I started to just save what I wanted to maybe look at, but I'm like 98% sure I'm not gonna look at this stuff when I go home. So it was nice to interact in that way. It also made me take less pictures than I usually would, which I thought was cool. It made me like be more here than through a screen, I guess. Because then I was like, oh, I can just look this up later. I can save it to like whatever. I mean, I don't know what it looks like, the website, but I can just save it to this online archive of some sort, and I don't have to take a picture.